Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari. Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janera Nama Yashodana Tana Braja Jagaranjana Yamuna Tilavana Yamuna Tilavana Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Upjana Vallabha Giridharamani Yashodhanandana Prabhajanarandana Yamuna Tiravana Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Upjana Vallabha Giridharamani Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari जोर से यशोदानंदन प्रभजनरंजन यशोदानंदन प्रभजनरंजन यमुना Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. गाइए Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Om Madhyamudibirandhasya Jnananjana Chakshurudmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Dadamayyam Dadatu Swadadantikam Vandeham Shri Guroh Shri Utavadamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamshya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagunaravinam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahaganalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namaha Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasha Tadeshatarine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhudya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namo Gauritushe Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupasvarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakhyan Namam Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Saptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Tanavani Aditye जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. Everybody, please raise both your hands up in the air. दोनों हाथ ऊपर कीजिए और मेरे साथ बोलिए. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. Hare Krishna. We have the electronic e-Bhagavatam. What are the two types of Bhagavatam? And one more, e-Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna. आज भी थोड़ा हिंदी चाहिए? Want some Hindi? Yes or no? How many want some Hindi in between? Okay, 40%. Quick recap of yesterday. कुछ points याद होंगे तो आप बता सकते हैं. We can have a quick recap. Who like to start? Yes. 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 Okay. 9 stages of bhakti. We saw that. Okay, thank you. Yesterday was which stage? Nishtha. Okay. What is the meaning of Nishtha? Shraddha is faith. Nishtha is okay. Nishtha is also one type of faith. In fact, all 9 levels of bhaktis are nothing but different degrees of faith. 100% faith is called as prema. Correct. 100% faith is called prema. So faith is gradually increasing. Adav Shraddha means little faith. 100% Shraddha means prema. Okay. Anyone else? Any other points? Yeah, you can all see your notes. No problem. Yes. So you remember not only points from yesterday's class, from other class. You are very nice. You have very sharp memory. Let's see others. Okay. Yeah. Yes. He will give others a chance to recollect. Yes. Somebody else? Yes, Amrutari Prabhu.
The best way to serve the person Bhagavat is through Shravana.
Yes. The best way to serve the person Bhagavatam is actually by Shravanam, listening. Okay. Anyone else?
How to serve the book through Bhagavatam is to short form read.
Read formula.
Recollect example, analogy, and theory.
Okay, very nice. Thank you. What has happened? Any other points? Meanwhile, we get this thing ready. Yeah, 4 types of anartha. You remember anything? Okay. Take open book test, not closed book. Open book test. Yeah. Okay, found that. Yeah, you can go on. Meanwhile, the technical things are being taken care of. Yes. Dushkritotta. rising out of sins. Then Sukritottar, rising out of pious actions. Then Bhakti Uttar, rising out of not practicing bhakti properly, not out of bhakti. And Apradutta, by offending great souls. Okay. Does anyone else have any point? Yes, Prabhu.
I like the point that we need to serve both Parsi Bhagavatam and Book Bhagavatam. And if I just read Bhagavatam but don't serve the person Bhagavatam, it will be theory.
Yes.
And if it is the other way, it will be sentiment.
It will be sentiment. Correct. Very true. But will not have a proper basis to serve. Very good. What else? Yes, Prabhu.
If lust fulfilled, then it turn into greed.
Very good. Sorry, very bad. Yes.
It increases the pride and
correct.
Lust doesn't satisfy, then it goes to anger.
Yes.
And illusion.
Okay. Very good one. Haribo. So that is buy one, get 5 free offer. You get lust, you get other 5 free. All right. So today we are going to be discussing Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, verse number 19. And today is our day 4. Day 4 of the Bhagavad Saptah. Haribo. So we'll go to the verse. So please repeat after me. Tada rajastamo bhavaha kamalobhadayaschaye cheta iterana viddham stham sattve prasidati tada rajastamo bhavaha kamalobhadayaschaye cheta iterana viddham Hitam sattve prasidati tada rajastamo bhava kamalobhadayaschaye cheta iterana viddham hitam sattve prasidati. Any 3 devotees?
Tada rajastama bhava amalaptaischa ye cheto yat anititam hitam satte prasidati
तदा रजस्तमो भावा
Tada rajastamo bhava
कामलोभादयश्चै चेत एतेरनाविद्धम् स्थितं सत्त्वे प्रसिद्धति.
Somebody from Mataji's side. Synonyms. Tada, at that time. Rajaha, in the mode of passion. Tamaha, the mode of ignorance. Bhava, the situation. Kama, lust and desire. Lobha, hankering. Adayaha, others. Cha, and. Ye, whatever they are. Chetaha, the mind. Etaihi, by these. Anavidham, without being affected. Sthitam, being fixed. Sattve, in the mode of goodness. Prasidati, thus becomes fully satisfied. Okay. Anything special? Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhupada is translating karma as lust and desire. It's indicating how it all starts with desire.
Exactly. Sangat sanjayate kama. So their kama can refer to even desire and also the lustful propensity. Very nice. Thank you. Come on. Look, find something interesting, exciting, thrilling. Prasidati, what you liked about Prasidati? Thus become fully satisfied. Wow. Amazing. Prasidati. That's our objective goal. Okay, but right now we are not there. We are not at that time. That time is yet to come. Tada. Okay, anyone else? Yes, Pandiji?
I'm thinking about lobha, hankering.
Lobha, anchoring, greed.
With the material world, we are always hankering for things.
Yes, hankering, lobha. You know what are the 6 anarthas? Okay. Who are this? Who is this? Not Batman, come on. Okay. Well, draw nice. I'm struggling artist. So this is Krishna, and this is just indicating symbolic representation. And this is Jiva, correct. He looks like Jiva at least. Okay, and this is Krishna. There'll always be a gap that lies between Jiva and Krishna. And when that gap lies, then you have greed, anger, pride, lust, illusion, and envy. Hariyo, envy. So these are 6 anarthas. And if you see, Jai and Vijay, right? Jai and Vijay. Who are Jai and Vijay? Yes. Bodyguards. They were watchmen. Yes, they were watchmen, rather the gatekeepers of Vaikuntha. So the gatekeepers of Vaikuntha, what happened to them? Yes, anyone? They received a blessing. No, curse. Yes, curse. Okay, they received a curse. What was the curse? They have to take birth as demons for how many lives? 3 lives. So 3 twos are 2 are there, na? Jai Vijay. 3 twos are 6. So each time they come to represent one anartha. Who is the first demon who came? Hiranyakashipu, Bada Bhai. And what does Hiranyakashipu refer to? He represents pride. He was too proud of being the master of the entire Bhauti Prakriti. With his eyebrows, he could control. He just twist his eyebrows. Hey, AC on ka. Pawan Dev will come. Hey, temperature come. Okay, reduce the temperature. With his eyebrows, he will reduce the temperature. And when he wants to have rain dance, he will go outside. Indra, oh yes, yes, Gurudev. And Indra will shower rains. Whenever he wants to have a sun bath, he will call Surya. And Surya Dev will increase his temperature. Hiranyakashipu. He was very proud of his Hiranya, gold, and Kashipu, sex life, Bhoga and Aishwarya. Second, Hiranyaksha. Hiranyaksha represents greed. Out of greed, earth was, what was earth made of, you know? Earth was made of gold. This was a golden planet. Now we don't believe it, Prabhu. We think you're telling lies. Jhoot bol rahe aap. It was a golden planet. Hiranyaksha deprived the earth of all the gold. He stole it. And thus the earth losing balance, it fell in the Rasatal Lok. This is Hiranyaksha. He represents greed. Hiranyaksha. Okay, next. Ravan represents lust. He's lusty after the Jagan Mata, Mother Sita. What else? What else can one do? Useless fellow. Then, Kumbhakaran, what he did? Only sleeping, illusion. Who sleeps too much is in Maya. Prabhupada was once asked, how to know we are in Maya, Prabhupada? You will sleep too much. Prabhupada, you will sleep too much, you have to understand you are in Maya. Okay, Maya. Then, comes nahi hai Jai Vijay. He's Kalanemi. He's Antarapura. Shishupal is envy for Krishna. As soon as he was born, the first thing he started speaking is blasphemy of Krishna. That is Shishupal. Okay. And Dantavakra had only one weapon. What is that? Anger. is Dantavakra. Dantavakra. Danta means teeth. Vakra means twisted. A twisted teeth. Dantavakra. We say na Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti. Vakratunda means who has a twisted mouth. It's called Vakratunda. You all love my drawing so much. People are taking photos.
You mentioned Dantavakra and you go to the dentist, if he sees that pressing the teeth, he will say you have to very aggressive because you're always clenching the teeth.
Okay.
Dentists know about Dantavakra.
Very nice. Nice point. Anyways, we come back. Okay. So, Kama Lobha Adayaha. Okay. So, there's mention about lust, there's mention about greed. Actually, these two anarthas are somewhat traceable. The other anarthas you can't trace much. Agree? Yeah. You cannot trace the other anarthas. So, Kama and Lobha are the indicatives. You can easily trace them. Again, there is mention of Rajogun, Tamagun, and also Sattvagun. All three modes are mentioned. Okay, nice. So can someone read Amritari Prabhu will come. Circulate the microphone. Somebody please read the translation.
As soon as irrevocable loving service is established in the heart, the effect of nature's mode of passion and ignorance, such as lust, desire, and hankering, disappear from the heart. Then the devotee is established in goodness and he becomes completely happy.
Okay. So can we go back to yesterday's 9 stages? No? Right, Prabhuji. Oh, careful, careful. Sambhalki. Can we go to the 9 stages?
Yes, bro.
Okay. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we will do our activity. All of you, please take out your smartphones. Show it to me. Show it to everyone. Everybody, now quick, quick, quick. And please put it on silent. Any phone that's going to ring during the class will be a donation to Sanatana Dharma. Okay, we come back. What are the 9 stages of bhakti? First, Shraddha, Sadhu, Sam. So this was explained in which verse? 1, 2, 16. Okay. Next, Bhajana Kriya. Very good. Anartha Nivritti. This is 1, 2, 17. Okay. And yesterday we discussed about Nishtha. It is 1, 2, 18. Okay. So till here, what is Nishtha? I told a very interesting point about Nishtha. Because Nishtha means fixity. Nishtha means stability. Correct? Stability, fixity, that is Nishtha. But there is one characteristic of Nishtha. When do you understand you come to Nishtha stage? I mentioned something. Who remembers? Yes?
Mentioned about japa.
Yes.
When we chant, the mind doesn't.
Yes. When Hari Bol for him, he hears what it was. When he hears, his mind doesn't waver. That's why and they're talking about him. That is why he's able to remember all the points. Yes. Your mind is fixed. But still there is a problem. Mind is fixed. What else is the problem? Yes. I need one devotee for some demonstration, one Prabhuji. Preferably some youth below the age of 30. Yes, I was also looking at him only. Please come. Come here. Let's welcome him. Can you get that bottle from Ashwini Manas? Okay. Now you have to face them. Show them the bottle. This is the bottle of Kheer. Haribo! Please kneel down. Not so tall, I will not be able to. Kneel. So now everybody is watching him. So our Vedant. So Vedant Prabhu is now going to drink here. So without opening the cap, you have to drink here. Drink a little bit. Drink the kheer. Without opening the cap, drink the sweet rice. So you have to make a shot. How's the taste? It's sweet, he says. Good. Now keep drinking. Drink. 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 See, this is Nishtha. He's keeping on trying to drink. At the same time, he's getting some beatings. Who is beating him? So Maya's beatings are not stopping. At the same time, he's determined. No matter how much ever the Maya is beating, he's a Naishtik Bhakta. He will he'll do this just for demonstration. So, but is he able to taste the sweet rice?
No.
But he's trying. He's fixed. No matter if Maya pushes like this, he'll drink like this. Maya pushes like this, he'll drink like this. This is the stage of Nishtha. So, although one's mind is fixed, the beatings of Maya does not stop. That is Nishtha. But now he's progressed. So here, as soon as the irrevocable loving service is established in the heart, which is what? Nishtha. What is this? Fixed in the heart, irrevocable loving service. See. Is established as irrevocable fact. Say, why is it continue हो रहा है? Gradually, the effects of natures of modes of passion and ignorance, such as lust, desire, and hankering, disappear from the heart, which means he is no longer under the pullings of the lower nature. So, passion and ignorance are actually the beatings. Goodness is not the beating. So, now he has progressed to the next stage. Now, drink. He is not getting the most. Okay? Continue. So now he is able to drink continuously the nectar. So, this is called taste, ruchi. Only when can you now common sense. When you're drinking, but I'm pushing you, are you able to taste? He's able to drink, but he's not able to taste. So the taste can only be experienced, especially when the nature of passion and ignorance, these two stop acting. Please give back the bottle and go and sit down. All right. So what is that stage? Till here, Nishtha is done. After Nishtha, Ruchi. So now understood how this much part is Ruchi? Yes. Because the effects of passion and goodness, or passion and ignorance is gone, this person is able to experience the taste. But is there anything else also here? Then the devotee is established in goodness and he becomes completely happy. This is the stage of asakti. I'll just tell you a difference between ruchi and asakti. There's a difference. So here, one is acting, Gayavara, okay, I'll draw like this. He's under the mode of goodness. He is still under the three modes of nature. He is not beyond the three modes of nature. Asakti is attachment. So you understood difference between Nishtha and Ruchi? Was this clear? What happens in Nishtha? One is fixed, but he's getting beatings of Maya. He acted very nicely. Very good. Next time I'll call you only for demonstration. You do nicely. But on the stage of Ruchi, there is no disturbance of lower modes. Passion, ignorance is gone. Right? And yes, there is effect of goodness. But there is Ruchi and Asakti. What is the difference between two? Ruchi refers to taste for the process of devotional service. On the other hand, Asakti is attachment to the Lord, especially his deity form. Especially the deity form. That attachment to Lord. Here is process. Here is the Lord directly. That is the difference between Ruchi and Asakti. You can take note of it. Okay? Now we go to the puppet. Let's see how big is the puppet. Okay. Now, who will be reading now?
A living being in normal constitutional position is fully satisfied in spiritual bliss. This state of existence is called Brahma Bhuta or Atmananda or the state of self-satisfaction. This self-satisfaction is not like the satisfaction of the inactive fool. The inactive fool is in the state of foolish ignorance, whereas the self-satisfied Atmanandi is transcendental to the material state of existence.
Thank you. Can you give an example of somebody who appeared like fool but was not a fool? Immediate example comes to everybody's mind. Jada Bharat. Correct? So who thought he was a fool? His father, his brothers, some Kali worshippers that come to offer him Narabali. Right? Remember? They thought he's a fool. And even the palanquin bearers, yes, palanquin bearers, and also King Raghunatha. Everybody thought that he was a fool. But when he opened his mouth and spoke the wonderful philosophy, Rahu Gunaista Tapasanayati, Na Chejya Nirvapana Grahadva, Yetchadasana Jalabdi Sure, Vina Mahatpada Rajobhishekam. He spoke such high class philosophy. Then Rahugana understood he is not an ordinary soul, he is a great soul. It is said a fool is undiscovered till the time he speaks. Similarly, an intelligent person is also undiscovered till the time he speaks. Same thing. So they all thought he is a fool, but he is not a fool. The people who thought him to be fool, they are real fools. Okay? Anyone else? Like Jad Bharat? I'd say yesterday the example of Dashrathi. If people never heard from him, so they thought he is also an ordinary servant. They didn't think he's fool. They thought he's a normal Shudra. They didn't know he's a very high class Brahmana. They didn't know that, yes. At this point of time, I'll introduce 3 words to all of you. Okay, you can note this down. Sanishtita, Parinishthita, Nirapeksha. These are the 3 kinds of devotees. 3 types of devotees. Correct? Sanishtita. Who is Sanishtita Bhakta? A Sanishtita Bhakta is a person who is on the process of Jnana. He is yet to get the complete knowledge. He is on the process. In process. He performs his Varnashram duties and he also performs Krishna consciousness. He is in process. Okay? Parinishtita Bhakta has attained Jnana already. He is on the platform of Jnana. He also performs Varnashram Dharma and Krishna consciousness, although actually does not need to perform this, but he still performs to set example. Example, Janak Maharaj. That's what Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. Loka Sangraha Evayam Astato Janakadeha. Then third are Nirapeksha Bhakta who do not do any Varnashram Dharma. They only do Krishna consciousness. They are called Avadut. They are called as Avadutas. Right? Okay. So the examples of these devotees, they may appear like ignorant people. See, Sanishtita, Parinishthita will be appreciated. Why? Because they are within the Varnashram. But Nirapeksha Bhaktas can appear like ignorant people. Just like we all went to this train station for Harinam Sankirtan. So what people may be thinking about this? Oh, these fellows lighting, they don't have any job. They don't have any work to do. They're simply taking some musical instruments and dancing and chanting. Some people may think like that. So they may appear like, what is this? These are, really bums, useless people, bunch of useless people. Yeah, I don't know if it happens in Canada, but some of the Western countries, people do get some money, they put a cap and they play some musical instruments. It happens in Canada. Happens here also. मैंने अब तक देखा नहीं मेरे को दिखाओ show me. No, there was one person coming to give money. I didn't take. Then later I thought I should have taken. Anyways, some good activity let him do. He was coming. We turned this way. So the point is, people may think that they are also some cheap beggars. They may think like that. So activities of devotees also may be like that. Vaishnavera Kriya Mudra Nigya Bujai. It may appear like ignorant people. So example of that is dancing kirtan. Okay. So people may misunderstand these are nuts, mad fellows. Yeah, they are simply dancing in the street. They're not doing any work, no activity. They don't know that people all are there. They're very big software engineers who are coming in dhoti kurta and dancing. They may not know that. Right? So dancing kirtan, people may think that these people are like that. Anything else? Book distribution. Yes, so normally when we do book distribution, people ask us, especially in India, people ask, how much commission percentage you get? What is your take? Please tell me. So once there was a person, he was observing a devotee distributing book. And he was very impressed because his strike rate was 100%. Whoever he would meet, he would convince and give the book. So this person went and he said, okay, you like to take this book? He offered him his card. He gave his card and said that I want to hire you. He said, I can only take your card if you take a book. I said, okay, which book you want to give? He gave Bhagavad Gita, small set, big set, everything. Big set he gave and take you donation. So this fellow gave. Now would you like to take my card? I would like to offer you a job of a salesperson. He said, if you invite me to your office and take Bhagavatam set, then I will consider it. He said, okay, tomorrow, please come tomorrow at 9 o'clock. This devotee was ready at 8:30 only. He went there, established Bhagavatam set, and he told him to take. He paid the money. He said, what about my job? So there's something more called Chaitanya Charitamrita. You take that, then I will consider. He said, okay, bring that tomorrow. He said, why tomorrow? He said, okay, bring it today only. Let's decide. So he went back, got the Chaitanya Charitamrita, gave it to him, paid for Chaitanya Charitamrita. And then he asked, so please, would you like to do a job for me? Please tell, because you're such a cheerful person. You're so nice. You have so much of positivity. Why don't you, work for me? I'll be very much benefited. He said, no, thanks. Hare Krishna. And he went away. I told that devotee should have requested for one more carton of Bhagavad. That person would have given. So he was willing to go the distance to, get this person. So devotee also book distributors may look like some ordinary salesmen, but they're doing a very transcendental activity. Anything else about devotees that makes people think they're just normal? Cleaning the temple. There's a great difference between cleaning the temple and cleaning one's house. Or going now, I don't think it's very easy to get maid servants here, right? They're apna kaam khud karna padta. There's no kaam wali bai in Canada. That concept is not there. You have to do your own chores. Correct? But cleaning the temple is actually people know think, oh, these are workers here. They are workers who are working in the temple. What is cleaning the temple? Shri Rupini Kwanayati Charanarvindam Leela Mujena Harisatma Shumukta Dosha Samlakshite Spatika Kudya Upeta Hemir Sammajati Vayadanugrahanena Yatna. This comes to the third canto of Bhagavatam 15th chapter. The cleaning of temple is actually service of Lakshmi. Shri Rupini Kwanayati Charanarvindam. Yes. So you look at Lakshmi, she appears like doing the work of Kamali Bai. So you observe Jhadu, Lakshmi with Jhadu, but other hand then she has a lotus. One hand she is doing Jhadu, another hand she is rotating lotus. Wow. And you look at her. Imagine a Kamali Bai coming with all golden ornaments. Chudamani, necklace, mekhala, anklets. Kamali Bai coming like that with all bangles, golden bangles. It's all making sound. Does it feel like Kamali Bai? Absolutely not. She's Malkin. She's actually the owner of Vaikuntha. She's Vaikuntha Swamini. But she's doing the cleaning. Why? Yad anugrahena yatna. So that she can get the merciful glance of Narayana. That's the main intention. Harisatmashu mukta dosha. There is absolutely no dust in Vaikuntha. There is no uncleanliness. There is no need of any kind of jhadu, pocha, phenyl, nothing. There are no toilets in Vaikuntha. There are no toilets even in heavenly planets. What is below Vaikuntha? No, bathroom, toilet not there. Oh my God, what difficult hota hoga. No, that problem is not there only. There is no problem. One, two, only in material world. The two only on earth. Nowhere else that problem is there. Correct? So it looks like that when devotees are doing menial service. Correct? There may appear to be some ordinary food distribution team who are distributing food to people. In India, I don't know if they are there here. In India, we have Robin Hood army. So what do you guys do? We take food from rich people and distribute to poor people. Robin Hood army. So any food that's left in the party, leftovers, they take it and distribute to poor people. So our Food for Life team, some people may understand, think that we are all Robin Hood army. No, but we are not doing any mundane activity. Prasadam is purely spiritual. It's cooked by devotees, offered by devotees, served by devotees. That's called as prasad. So we do that. Okay, so devotee is completely different from this inactive fool. And when an inactive fool is satisfied, yes or no? There are only two types of people who are happy in this world. First person is a pure devotee of Lord, and second category is an inactive fool. And in between all of us, we have a mixture of pain and pleasure. Sometimes happy, sometimes sad. Kabhi khushi, kabhi gham. That's our story. Right? That's what happens to us. So only a pure devotee and an inactive fool, they are only happy in this world. Nahi hote hain. Yeah. Someone can complete this paragraph?
The stage of perfection is attained as soon as one is fixed in irrevocable devotional service. Devotional service is not inactivity, but the unalloyed activity of the soul.
Yeah. What is this? Chala gaya kya? No, it's here. Mountain.
Human cycle.
Keep speaking. I'll keep drawing.
Human life. Human life. Human life. Into the day.
Scientific.
Now it's very clear. Why stages are like this only?
They go up and down.
Why like this only up and down?
First 5 stages are very difficult.
Yes. First 4 Anartha Nivriti is the toughest, you see. This is Vajanagri Anartha Nivriti. They're very tough. Once you attain Nishtha, after that, smooth journey. That's what happens. That's what this stage of perfection is attained as soon as one is fixed in the irrevocable service. So this state of Ruchi Asakti is easily attained after Nishtha. So going from here to here is not so very difficult. Correct? So devotional service is not inactivity, but unalloyed activity of the soul. Then the journey is very smooth. We just have to, go here. Now, any Sri Vaishnavas here? Background. Sri Vaishnavas. Anybody? Anybody from Sri Vaishnava background? Yes, Prabhu. You are from Tamil Nadu? Ayangara? Padaklai, Tengalai? Padaklai. Very good. Now you may understand what is this. What is the philosophy of Vadakalai? Thank you. Give me a good answer also, Prabhu. நல்ல ஆன்சர் கொடுங்க சொல்லுங்க என்னது Tenkale?
Actually, lots of art. Mostly for art.
I'll tell you.
I don't know it's right.
Nice attempt. I will tell you. Vadakalai, Tenkale. These are the two sects of Sri Vaishnavas. They teach a very wonderful philosophy. So as he rightly said, the Tenkale philosophy, they say the approach towards the Lord is that of a monkey and monkey cub. And Vadakalai's philosophy is of cat and kitten. अभी आप लोगों को बोले तो जी कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है थोड़ा elaborate purport by his disgrace. Don't worry, I'll give you. Draw. Don't worry. Struggling artist. रुको थोड़ा monkey लग रहा है. Okay, so this is supposed to be a female monkey, and around it is baby monkey. So when baby monkey, what he has to do, he has to hold the mother. Correct? Then mother will jump. The mother will jump from one hill to another hill, or one tree to another tree. If this fellow leaves, what will happen? I don't want to draw that. Very dangerous. So whose responsibility to hold? Okay. Billy banao ki nahi pata nahi. Then go. You understand, right? I'm struggling hard. What does the Billy do? Billy with the mouth will hold the kitten. A small Billy. Okay. कुछ तो आया ना? Okay, got it? So this is the philosophy of cat and kitten. This is Vadakalai. So Vadakalai, they say that you simply have to surrender, Lord will take care. So Tenkale, they say that we have to, as such, put our effort. So this 9 stages of bhakti is a synthesis of both. So from Shraddha to Nishtha, it is actually the monkey and monkey cub philosophy. We have to hold the thought. हमको मेहनत करना पड़ेगा. On the other hand, from Ruchi till Prema, it is the philosophy of Vadakalai, which is cat and kitten. So kitten will take care, Lord will take care of us very smoothly. So as such, we have to go to this point of Nishtha. After that, the Lord takes care. So till Nishtha is our homework. हमको जाके वहां तक पहुंचना है. आगे कौन देख लेगा? आगे भगवान देख लेगा. So right from Shraddha, if you apply the philosophy of Vadakalai, Hare Krishna, आप उधर ही रह जाएंगे. You will remain as it is. You will not go ahead. On the other hand, if we were to apply the philosophy of Tenkale, then we will start making progress. இப்போ புரிஞ்சுதா? Now today you got it. Okay. Nice drawings. Next. Please read.
The soul's activity becomes adulterated in contact with matter, and thus the disease activities are expressed in the form of lust, desire, hankering, inactivity, foolishness, and sleep. The effect of devotional service becomes manifest by complete elimination of these effects of passion and ignorance.
Please finish.
The devotee is fixed at once in the mode of goodness, and he makes further progress to rise to the position of Vasudeva, or the state of unmixed sattva, or Shuddha sattva. Only in this Shuddha sattva state one always see Krishna face to face by dint of pure affection for the Lord.
Hare Krishna. In the 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, there are qualities of sattva which are mentioned. What are the qualities of sattva? Very good. Happiness. Sukham. And you are close yet far. Jnanam. Knowledge. The person in the mode of sattva has better knowledge than the other modes. This is knowledge. Okay? What are the qualities of Rajogun? You should say what Krishna has told. Hankering and desire. Yes. Some is same. Attachment. Sangha and Trishna. What is the quality of Tamoguna? 3 are there. Sleep, laziness, and madness. Alright. So what is the problem with Sattva-guna in this world, you know? A person who is happy, what is the tendency of a person who becomes happy? He becomes complacent. There's complacency. And as a result of that being complacent, one goes to Tamoguna. The tendency of this person in the mode of goodness again is knowledge. What does knowledge lead to? Pride. I'm great. And that is Rajaguna. So it is very difficult to be in the platform of Sattva for a very long time. So there is no pure Sattva in this material world. Sattva eventually gets contaminated into Rajaguna and Tamoguna. Is this clear? On the other hand, only in the process of bhakti, by elimination of effects of passion and ignorance, a devotee is fixed in the mode of goodness. So this shloka is speaking about goodness only. It is still not gone to the next stage. But beyond this stage of goodness is what? Yes, what is there beyond sattva? Shuddha sattva. So sattva is compared to an airport. What is it compared to? Airport. Why? Yes. You can only take off the flight only from the airport. Airport flight will not come to your home and say, Chalo, you want to pick up a ride? We'll come. We'll come to your house. Please get in and then we'll take you. No. You have to go to the airport. So the purpose of going to the airport is to catch the flight, which is Vishuddha Sattva. Or Vasudeva Sattva. That is here. So unless we come to the platform Sattva, Prabhupada writes repeatedly in his purpose, unless we come to the platform of goodness, the Brahmanical platform, yes, we will not be able to transcend these 3 modes of nature. We have to come to the goodness. This is very clear? Next.
A devotee is always in the mode of unalloyed goodness, therefore he harms no one. But the non-devotee, however educated he may be, is always harmful. A devotee is neither foolish nor passionate. The harmful, foolish, and passionate cannot be devotees of the Lord. However, they may advertise themselves as devotees by outward dress. A devotee is always qualified with all the good qualities of God. Quantitatively, such qualifications may be different, but qualitatively, both the Lord and his devotee are one and the same.
So here devotee is being described having some quality. What is that devotee is? Harmless. Devotee does not cause any harm to anyone. On the other hand, non-devotee, however expert he is always harmful. Any example that you're reminded of? Anyone? Would you like to help? Yes, Prabhu. Huh?
The food we eat.
Okay, the food that we eat. Okay. So devotee?
We just prefer vegetarian, like plant-based, and not
Very good.
good meats.
Yes. So devotee, the non-devotee harms many people in course of his eating also, usually. If you see, on the other hand, the devotee is restricted to a vegetarian diet, so he doesn't harm. A nice point. Very good. Very good. What else? Any other thing that tells us devotee is harmless? Yes, Prabhu. Tell me.
Compassion for others.
Okay, devotee acts out of compassion for others. On the other hand, a non-devotee is very, yes, egoistic, exploitative. That's how non-devotee behaves normally with people. Okay, nice. Anyone else? Yes. Yes, austerity of speech. A devotee speaks. Anudvega karam vakyam. Satyam priyam hitam jayat. So very nice. Swadhyaya abhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tapa uchyate. The first word anudvega karam. Udvega karam means it's a very agitating speech. On the other hand, if you see a non-devotee always agitates others. On the other hand, a devotee speech is never agitating. It is very, peaceful, calm. You feel very nice talking to devotees. Oh, it was nice talking to you. It was very nice talking to a devotee. On the other hand, you feel very agitated listening to the statements of the non-devotees. It's very nice. One last, there was a hand up here. Yes, bro.
Live without pretending, hear without offending, hear without getting offended, speak without troubling somebody, and love without expecting.
I would like to keep it that way. Devotees generate an eco-friendly environment and ego-friendly relationships. They value the resources of Krishna and they also value the energies of Krishna, the other living entities, who are all the children of Krishna. Yes, eco-friendly environment, ego-friendly relationships. So devotee stands for both. Correct? That's how he's harmless. On the other hand, karma is very harmful. I'll just show you a video. Let's check if I have that. This is called karma. Hare Krishna. Will a devotee ever do something like this? What is the outlook that he has towards the world? What is the devotee's outlook towards the world when he sees through Shastra Chakshu? Yes? Yeah?
Everything belongs to Krishna.
Yes. Isha Vasyam idam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktina bhunjita magrida kasya siddhanam. This belongs to Krishna. Everything is Krishna's energy. This is the outlook that a devotee has. And if you know something is Krishna's energy, what you will want to do? You'll want to use it in Krishna's service. That's the only desire that you will have. That is why a devotee is harmless. On the other hand, however sophisticated that person is, you saw what harm did he do? Who is that person? Yes, yeah, human being, but who? Yes, a person who doesn't have Krishna consciousness. Only such a person will do this to the world. He's spoiling the world. Correct? That's what happens. Harmful. Any insights on that video? Somebody would like to say something? वो देख के क्या लगा या क्या what was your insight going on?
Much violence.
He's very violent. Violent. Very true. What else?
Anything and everything that comes across him, he tries to use it.
Correct. Lord of all that is service. Bhoktaram Yajnatapasam Sarvalokam Maheshwaram. Who? Me. Not Krishna. It is me. Suhridam Sarvabhutanam. No, I am not Suhridam Sarvabhutanam. I am against all Bhutanas. He was killing everyone. Whichever animal he sees, he was killing them. Correct? You saw that? Yeah. Anyone else? Selfish nature. Very selfish nature. Very true. Then?
But I have something else.
Yes.
This is external, but internally we see the envious, we see the control that we see in Krishna conscious, like those who are, we get those in the Krishna conscious deities.
Yes.
Control. Not externally, nobody will do that. But
okay, now you are telling that this is fine.
no,
this is not fine.
No.
But even in association of devotees, we are finding such things. But at least devotees are working towards it. They're work in progress. They're not so very cruel or brutal. Yes. Utna to nahi hai. Yeah, they're in work in progress. They're getting purified. They switched on the shower. They're standing under the shower and getting purified. Right? True. So actually, devotees are the most harmless species. On the other hand, it's very deadly people, karmi. They can do anything. Especially the example of personification of karmi is Kamsa. It is said in the Bhagavatam that Kamsa, he was there. What did he do to Devaki was there? If you read Bhagavatam properly, he would put them in jail, then take them out and say sorry. Again, put them back in jail, take them out and say sorry. Many times, andar bahar, bahut baat hua. And Vasudev never ever trusted Kamsa because a materialist cannot be trusted. He is now released us, he has fallen at our feet, he has begged forgiveness, but he cannot be trusted. Similarly, a person whose mind and senses is not controlled is a karmi. We can never trust such a person. Right? We can only trust a devotee. No matter a devotee may sometimes exhibit some controlling nature, may exhibit some apparent faults and anarthas. But still, because a devotee is engaged in Krishna's service, he is getting purified. Yes, so devotee is on the process of purification. Right? Thank you. Any questions? Yes, Mataji.
Rise from their faith and love for the one to be a devotee. I am sharing one because I'm trying to I don't want, I won't mention the name of the organization. I think it's one devotee, is two devotee and the devotee was born by others, not to serve his person, but he said, the prasadam we gave is to go what to kept serving. So some rites happened, and that person eating that prasadam from the hands of the devotee came with the land. I feel one eyes such a tough test. And general people don't understand. Devotee can understand. But ordinary people who go by people, they face that. But one want that answer. Ordinary person like me.
Yes, Mataji. It is said, Shaile Shaile na Manikyam Moktikam na Gaje Gaje, Sadavo nahi Sarvatra Chandanam na Vane Vane. Yes, so not every mountain contains the rubies, not every elephant contains the pearls, and just like not every forest contains a chandan, and devotee is not found everywhere, devotee is very rare. But devotee is also compared to a chandan bricks. So every time you beat a sandalwood, what happens? The fragrance is emitted. Yes, and more you beat, the more fragrance comes. So more a devotee is put into such tough and very challenging situation, his devotional qualities, his faith, his conviction, all these things come out. So in order to exhibit that and teach lesson for ordinary conditioned souls like us, Krishna puts such devotees in this situations. Is that okay? All right. So devotee, if you see, one more quality, I just went to my notes. A devotee is harmless, healthy, and happy. Not happiness, it's happy. 3H, you can always remember it. Triple H formula. Devotee is harmless. He's harmless because he doesn't have ego. That's the main reason. He's healthy because he doesn't have 6 anarthas. And he's happy because he's serving Krishna. Just like in Shastra, whenever ghee is mentioned, what is ghee? Desi gai ka shuddh ghee. Bina milavat ke. Similarly, in Shastra, whenever devotee is described, what is that? Pure devotee. Right? There is no disclaimer like that. Desi gai ka shuddh ghee. Some people do ulta. Yes, what they say? शुद्ध गाय का देसी घी. गाय तो हमेशा शुद्ध होता है और देसी घी मतलब वापरे है पक्का मिलावट होने वाला है. Yes. So pure devotee is harmless, healthy, and happy. This is the whole. This is what happens at the stage of ruchi and asakti. Yeah, beyond nishtha. Anyone has question? Anyone else? Yes.
At what stage of bhakti do we transcend from sattva to shuddha bhav?
Next, yes. Prabhupada writes this in the Nectar of Instructions. NY, this comes. That you are beyond the stage of bhav, then you're beyond 3 years. Even ruchi, asakti, you are under sattva only. Nishtha is beginning. Nishtha is the beginning of sattva. Even if you see here, till the stage of nishtha, it is called as the Vaidhi sadhana. This I have written 5, right? This is Vaidhi sadhana. VSB. Ruchi asakti, this one comes to the stage of Raganuga sadhana. RSB. Then comes Bhav Bhakti and Priyam. Okay, so even there also one is in goodness. Till the time you are doing sadhana bhakti, you are under modes, but you are under modes of goodness. So by the time nishtha comes, the passion, ignorance is almost in control. But the passion, ignorance disappears completely at stage of ruchi. And at the stage of asakti, he is completely situated in sattva.
Then
Bhava stage is beyond 3 months, correct. Bhava is moksha lagnavrit. It's beyond the 3 months. Anyone else has any question?
Devotee is harmless, so he tolerates.
Harmless and he tolerates.
Yeah, like he doesn't harm. So any other non-devotee speaks ill or misbehaves or is violent towards a person, he tolerates. To what level a devotee can tolerate? At what stage he can take? He can respond.
Give her the mic, please. Tiraskrita Vipralabdha. Saptah, Chitta, Hata, Api. Nasya tat pratikurvanti. Tat bhaktaha prabhavo api. Please read the answer to your question.
The devotees of the Lord are so forgiving that even though they are detained, cheated, cursed, disturbed, neglected, or even killed, they are ever inclined to avenge themselves.
Her question was to what degree devotee can tolerate. Give answer. Devotee means again?
Pure devotee.
And who are we? Poor devotees. There are pure devotees, we are all poor devotees. So we have to understand our level of tolerance. If you attended the Friday's lecture, we cannot artificially imitate these souls. If you're not able to tolerate something, you should report. I'm not able to tolerate this. It's better. I'm feeling disturbed. I'm feeling disappointed. I'm feeling disgusted. No problem. Express to your superior. Not to everyone. Take the mic. Express. How's I'm feeling disgusted with that devotee. No. You tell privately to your mentor. Right? So here Prabhupada has fully put this purpose in context with Parikshit Maharaj. Got it, huh? Because Parikshit Maharaj embodied this. So now here also there is one tolerance. As such, the devotees are never inclined to contract personal defamation, curses, negligence, etc. As far as such things are concerned in personal affairs, the devotee do not care for them. But in the case of their being performed against the Lord and his devotees, then the devotees take very strong action. See? So what are we supposed to tolerate? Towards Lord, towards Prabhupada's movement, they take, what is Prabhupada writing? Very strong action. So Prabhupada elaborates this in Chaitanya Charitamrita and other things also. Especially the section where Nityananda Prabhu is hurt. There Prabhupada writes. Is that okay? Krodha Bhakta Dveshi Jani. One can exhibit anger towards the non-devotees. That's a force. There is a way to do it. Okay? Are you satisfied? Thank you. Anyone else?
Sorry.
We'll take his. He already asked one. Gaurav Prabhu?
You mentioned that Prabhupada mentioned to become a devotee, first we have to come to the stage of Brahminical stage and we have to get rid of ignorance and passion. And we have to get rid of all the anathas. But I've also heard that we may not focus so much on removing all the anathas like sleeping mode and dust and those things. But we should just focus. I heard the example where if there is a garud which comes and sits on a tree, all the small birds, all anathas will go away. But that's very hard to have the fixed desire to achieve God, and at the same time we have the anatha. So what should we focus on? Can we really focus on getting rid of all the passion and ignorance, or we should just focus on our sadhana?
There are two things a sadhaka is supposed to do. Artha pravritti and anartha nivritti. Both are very important. Artha pravritti and anartha nivritti. How many of you seen a mongoose? I'm afraid to draw, but I shall try. I have thought a mongoose. How many of you seen a mongoose? Okay, those who've been to India, they have seen it. In our temple, we have mongoose, these big goose. And the cats are afraid of that. That is next. And sarpambai, snakes. And usually, snakes and mongoose are best friends. They are worst enemies. Jani Dushman. So they would have a fight. What they do? They have fight. What does mongoose have? He has very sharp teeth. What does snake have? Poison, zehar. So usually who wins? Mongoose versus snake. Let's take vote. Democracy of Calgary. Snake versus mongoose. Who wins? Mongoose, how many of you say? How many of you say snakes wins? It is 1 vote for snakes. 2 votes. 3. Bus. There is 1 more. Half vote. Should I count as half? What do you think? What's your name? Ah, yeah. Shamanta Kamani. Yes. Who wins? You should have said I've never seen a fight. I know him better. That's why many of them didn't raise. Gaurav. We'll do something. Hare, we all chant, we'll come back. But together, Sankirtan, not Japa. Together, same.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Yeah.
Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna,
So what is the cause of this coming back? Chanting. Haribol. So what the mongoose does is mongoose tries to bite the snake and give the cuts to the snake. But what does the snake do? The snake stings the mongoose and the poison is injected. But the mongoose is also very intelligent. It goes to a plant called Vanaspati. By taking shelter of Vanaspati, what happens? The mongoose counteracts the effect of the poison, then again goes to fight with the snake. The mongoose is very intelligent creature. He will somehow allure the snake and bring him close to Vanaspati. So now Vanaspati is here, snake is here. Now you keep biting me, I'll immediately cure myself and then I'll tear you with my teeth. Got it? So our fight with Maya is also like that. We are who? And what is this Vanaspati? Sadhu Sangha. Association of devotees. See, Krishna is very far. Very far. For us, devotees are the only hope. Right? So we need both Artha Pravritti and Anartha Nivritti. So Anartha Nivritti is getting the healing from the Vanaspati and Artha Pravritti is actually directly attacking. Sorry, Anartha Nivritti is getting rid of the snake and Artha Pravritti is to get the Vanaspati, the nourishment. So when we talk about Shravan and Gaurav's question, Shravan, Kirtan, Adi, this is Artha Pravritti. But if you see, we will not get the strength to do Shravan and Kirtan till the time we give up the sinful activities. Give him the mic, please. You have the mic? Gaurav? Read the translation.
Persons who have acted piously in previous lives and in this life and whose sinful actions are completely eradicated are freed from the dualities of illusion and they engage themselves in my service with determination.
Anarthas may be there, but we cannot act on those anarthas. Anger will come, but we cannot act on that anger. Lust will be there, but we can't act on that lust. Because the moment we act, we become sinful. So that is called as practical anartha nivritti. The anarthas will come, but we don't act on it. Esham tu antagatam papam jananam punya karmana te dvandva moha nirmukta bhajante mam dridhabrata. It is wrong to say that I will only do Shravan Kirtan. Sinful activity, let it happen parallelly. It is like putting, you're lighting a fire and then pouring water. So sense gratification and Krishna consciousness go ill together. You're getting the point? So both are important. We have to do Artha Pravritti and Anartha Nivritti. Okay, we take one last question. Nobody has Grace Arunachitra Mataji can ask.
When Krishna kills the demons, they get liberation.
Correct.
the is the liberation same as getting the service of Krishna, or they get Brahma Jyoti kind of liberation?
Generally, if you see, the demons get Sayujya Mukti. Sayujya Mukti. This Sayujya Mukti is merging in the Brahman. But there are some exceptions. When devotees give some, for the demons, give some pleasure to Krishna's devotees, then they may not get the Sayujya. For example, if you see Aghasur, Aghasur did two things. The Gopa friends loved to play on Aghasur. They were very happy. And second thing, Aghasur for long time meditated on Krishna. So dhyan rakha, bahut time ko dhyan kar raha tha. Because of these two reasons, Aghasur did not get Sayujya, he got Sarupya. He got it 400 pounds. On the other hand, if you see Putna, again, she's a demoness. If you see, she came in the mood of a mother. Or she came in the dress of a Dhatri, a nurse. So for that reason, Krishna did not give her Sayujya. Krishna gave her Samipya. Samipya Mukti. You will be close to Krishna and serve Krishna. So there are exceptions of certain demons who have either given pleasure to Krishna or who had some favorable attitude. Little bit. They all have got the other types of. These are two examples mentioned. Is it okay?
Thank you.
Nagasur, Putna, both were brother sister. Yeah. In the last life, they were brother sister. They had one more brother, Bakasur. Oh, that fellow got Sayujya only. He didn't get. That's the Sayujya. That fellow missed. Maybe Mahaprabhu would have delivered. You never know. Okay? Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Santana Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Gaur Premanande. Thank you.
If anyone wants drawing, I'll save. Otherwise, I'll delete it. Delete कर दो.
सबने फोटोज ले लिए भगवान की ड्राइंग्स